Hello, so today we're gonna do a follow along 10-minute glute workout. It is for our glutes, we're probably gonna feel other parts of our legs. It's gonna activate your glutes and be happy for the rest of the day. How it's gonna work is we're gonna have 50 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest, 5 exercises, and all we need, if you need it, is a mat or carpet or something nice to lie down on. And if you want to do the advanced movement, something to put your foot up on, but we can do it without. I'm going to show a couple of variations for each exercise and just follow along and have fun and get a bit of a painful glute. Right, the 5 exercises we're going to do are squat pulses, Bulgarian split squats on each side, hip thrusts, and also Kong squats. We're going to go through all of those twice. It's going to be kind of, think of it like 1 minute per exercise twice. So 2 minutes overall. The first one we're doing is going to be squat pulses. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squat pulses, we come down, hover, and back up. So we kind of do a little quarter squat at the bottom. You can go at a nice controlled pace where you're really getting tension in your glutes, or you can go a bit faster where it's more about lactic acid build-up. It's all about your own pace. Focus on having your knees nice and wide. Feet want to be shoulder width apart as we're doing these. Try not to just bring your knees forwards. We don't want to be doing that. Bum back. The more you bring your hips backwards, the more you feel it in your glutes and your hamstrings. Oh. Okay, 10 seconds left of this first one. I'm already feeling it a little bit. Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 10 seconds rest. First off, now we're going to do our Bulgarian split squats. Left leg forwards. Ready, and let's go. We're going to focus on keeping this knee back. Your hip should be coming backwards to feel it in your glute. If you're letting your knee come forwards, you're not going to be able to get low enough. You want to get that depth. Focus on it. If that's too tough with your foot up, you can just come into a lunge and do the same exercise. You come all the way down, all the way tall. You're getting out of breath. Really focus on keeping a nice upright position with your spine. I like having my hands in close so they're just out of the way. Floppy relaxed arms can sometimes slap legs. We've got 10 seconds left. Really focus. Remember, we get a big rest of this leg in a second. You might feel it on your quad. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out, shake it out. We're swapping over again. Tougher is up on the box, easier is on the floor. I'm going to go for the tough one this time. Right leg. Nice, keeping that chest nice and tall. This can be quite intense. If you've got knee issues, please do rest whenever you need to. You might want to do 3 reps and then go, have a breather, and then go again. Keep that chest nice and tall. The deeper you go, the better. But as long as we're moving through range, it can just be this. We don't have to be going all the way to the ground and back up again. Sorry, box. Okay, the more advanced one, do your foot slightly higher up. It means you can get a bigger depth, keeping that hip nice and back. And this is the leg we're training. We're training the hamstring and glute on this front leg. 2, 1. Rest. Down to the floor. Lay down as quick as we can. 3, 2, 1. Hip thrusts. Squeezing our hips up to the sky. I want you to think about your heels here. Focus on pushing with your heels, not with your toes. If you push with your toes, you feel it in your quads. And we're looking for hamstring and glute development. So really getting those hips nice and high. Knees want to be apart. Relax your head, relax your face. Squeeze nice and easy. If you want to make it tougher, alternate single leg hip thrusts. That will mean you're isolating and putting more weight into each glute every time. How long have we got? Oh no, will the camera guy's foot's in the way? There's 5 seconds left. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. I'm gonna do the easier one for that one again in a second. Right, ready? We've got our Kong squats. This is an intense workout, this one. Ready? We hinge forwards, bring our bum down, bring our bum up, hinge up. We're trying to keep a flat back. I like having my hands on my head so that I know the position that I want to keep my chest, but you can have your hands in front if you need to, or even on your hips. It's all about focusing on hinging at your hips, trying to keep your legs straight as you can, then squatting down, squatting back up, straightening back up. How this changes is because we're using glutes and hamstrings. Quads gives them a rest. Bring back into glutes and hamstrings, back up. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Back to the top with our squat pulses. If we found the first round easy, try the tougher one. Ready? 2, 1. Let's go. Squat, pulse. Good. Squat, pulse. I like saying that in my head, so I have the little momentum with me of knowing my pace. The squat, pulse. It's like saying 1 Mississippi, that kind of pace. Really good. If you want to get it faster, do. Keep these knees nice and back. Keep them apart from each other. We don't want knees falling inwards as we do our squat, because that can hurt our knees. Chest nice and tall. 15 seconds left. You might be feeling this in your lungs and heart. This is a little bit more cardio hit. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Oh, extra squat was in there. Ready, back to our split squat. So again, I'm gonna do the easier one this time, so you can see the easy one the whole time. Focusing on this leg, we come down to the ground. Hip wants to stay back. Imagine there's an imaginary wall here. We don't want that knee coming forwards, we want to keep it back. Chest nice and tall. An extra little thing is try not to open up your hip here. We don't want to be twisting, we want to try and keep nice and square and straight. The more you keep your hip back, the more you'll feel it in your glutes. You should feel it as well on that front of your back leg, just as we extend at the top. Oh, 10 seconds left. I'm getting hot, we've got all the windows closed to try and keep the nice noise going. Oh gosh, 5, 3, 2, 1. Oh, 10 seconds rest. 50 and 10 is intense. You guys are doing really well, keep it going. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Again, this is the easier version. It means you don't have to have any equipment. If you do have something to step up onto, do it if you want to. If you want to make it tougher, keep that hip nice and back. It's tough talking and exercising at the same time, you know. It's like when I'm teaching a client how to do burpees, I'm like, hey, so what we want to do is really good. Keep that chest nice and tall, hips square. Focus on this knee, not falling inwards as we come down. If this happens here, we're going a little bit wrong. We want to try and keep it in line with our foot, or just slightly outside of our foot. Really good. 5 seconds left. Ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh, we get to lie down. Yes. Oh. Remember with our hip thrusts, both legs or one leg. Let's go. Drive up to the sky. Squeeze your bum at the top of the position. Really focus on that extra little bit of height. Means you activate your glutes even more. Woo. Get that breath back. Focusing on deep breaths. Nice and controlled. Again, to make it tougher, single leg. Alternating hip thrusts. The reason this hits our glutes is because we're keeping the pressure in our heels. We've got 15 seconds left. I'm working up a good sweat here, hope you are too. Keep it going, you're doing really well. Woo. Thank you for following along with us today. Look, you've done something today. If you're sitting down just watching this, it's probably weird and interesting to do. Oh, last 50 seconds. We've got our Kong squats again. Kong because it's like King Kong, meant to look a bit like a gorilla. Let's go. Hips, knees, knees, hips. Focus on separating those two motions. We hip hinge, bend our knees, knees come straight, hip hinge. As many as we can with this one. If this is too difficult, just do normal squats. I know I'm saying this at the end, but it's because it's at the end. If it's too difficult near the end, just do some squats. But hinge, come back up. If it's too difficult to get down, just focus on our hinge. Get your bum to come backwards. Feel the tension in our glutes. 15 seconds. A little bit faster to the end. 10, 9, 8, 7. Come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, everybody. Hopefully your legs are kicking off. I broke a sweat that you can see. This isn't misted on my face. You did really well today. Have some water, march a little bit if you need to, walk around the room. If you want to make it really tough, go back to beginning and press replay. Do like and subscribe. It will mean you can see more videos like this or more educational ones that we post weekly on a Friday. And also go to Instagram at Alec the Coach just to see some fun stuff we're doing with Reels and TikTok and all that stuff. Thanks guys, well done today.